Hi world. I want to make a YouTube video because I'm lonely and my eyes hurt and I had a really bad day at work. Like, I was so stressed out. Like, why does work gotta be so stressful? Excuse me? Who came up with this? The government? And why am I a literal slave? Like, who decided this? Rich people? Who decided on money? Huh? White people? I'm asking questions. Who created money? Does anybody here know? Who created money and why does money still exist? Huh? I mean, if you think about it, and I'm going to be very honest with you, if you think about it, we all work as slaves for each other. For the rest of society, we work, which is good because we're working towards the, what is it? My brain just doesn't work sometimes. I had a long day, okay? And I just don't have a good brain. But we're working towards, the future of humanity, okay? And I'll be 100% honest with you. The future of humanity is not very good. Because I'm going to be honest with you, okay? Technology, this is a big one. Because I'm using technology to make this video. But I want to connect with y'all. Whoever's watching my videos. Who are you? I don't know. But I want to connect with the people of Earth. Because I feel like a fucking alien. You ever just feel like a fucking alien in outer space? Oh wait, that's what we really are. We're really aliens in outer space. And it gets even crazier when you read the Epstein files and you're like, oh shit, our leaders are eating other aliens? Other people? Also, when you give birth, it feels like an alien came out of you. That's really what it feels like, because I would know. And then, not only that, but my pasta's done. Should I be naughty and eat it while I talk to you? I really kind of want to. The people on my YouTube they were commenting on the last video I made, and it was like an hour, 2 hours long. You people are crazy. What do you mean you watch that? I don't get it. You want to really hear me talk for 2 hours? Damn, that's a compliment, bitch. Go ahead. But, literally, the future of humanity, okay, I don't think is going in the right direction. Like, money? What do you mean these people? And I'm being 100% honest. What do you mean these people that rule planet Earth? Like Elon Musk. I'm just bringing him up because he's Elon Musk. Everybody knows him, right? He's the guy that does all the technology shit. I don't even know what he does. But he's rich, okay? And he's got what? He was a trillionaire. For a minute, and then he bought some company or something. That's what I heard. Trillionaire? So you mean you have $1 trillion in your bank? Why? Does one man need $1 trillion in the bank? What are you doing with that money just sitting there? Now, I could speculate this man doesn't like other people. And I could see why. People are assholes. And you know what? Maybe if I was a billionaire, I'd be like that too. I'd be like, yeah, look at you little bitches. I'd be like that. Yeah, look at you little bitches. That's what Elon Musk does. He goes like this. Yeah, look at you little bitches, you little slaves. Slaving away for my $1 billion. Like Mr. Krabs. My name is Elon Musk. He made a song about Harambe. Did you know that? That's the only reason why I like this man. I don't know anything about him, by the way. I'm not hating on this man. I don't even know him. I don't know him. But, this man, okay, he made a song about Harambe, and that's why I like this man. Because this man, he's got billions of dollars, and he made a song about Harambe? I'm serious. Look it up. Elon Musk. Harambe. I swear to God, Harambe song. Look it up. It's real. He really made a song about Harambe. Did you know this? Did you know this? Because he cared about Harambe. That's why. He said, I'm going to make a song about Harambe because I'm a billionaire and I got lots of money. Yes, I do. You should have fucking replaced the gorilla. Elon Musk. You should have replaced the gorilla in the enclosure to replace Harambe. Well, you could have called him Harambe Musk. What were you thinking? You could have called him Harambe Musk, but you didn't. You didn't call him Harambe Musk. Why? I don't know. You could have called him Harambe Musk Jr. My son Harambe Musk in the zoo. That's what you could have called him, but you didn't. Why? Your billionth dollar's just sitting there and you could have bought a gorilla for 10 grand? You can afford it, sir. That's like 10 cents to you, isn't it? What can you afford with $1 billion? I'm so serious. You know, I heard that this man, okay, I'm going to get my pasta, okay? We're going to talk about this. I heard that this man asked, listen to me, oops, what did he ask? I heard, okay, I don't know, but I heard he asked the world, how much money? How much money would it cost to end world hunger? That's what he did. And then he's got billions of dollars in the bank. And then somebody answers his question. It is, what, less than $1 billion? And he just goes, oh! And he doesn't do it. That's what he did. Do I blame him? No. I'm being honest. Bitch, if I was a billionaire and I made $1 billion, why is it my responsibility, first of all, to take care of the rest of y'all? I don't like you. I really don't. And that's real. He needs to be real with it. Don't apologize if you gonna be an asshole. They call me an asshole too. They always do. 'Cause I am. You know what? Would I give hobos money? Fuck no, hobos. First of all, I did something nice for a hobo. In Hawaii, I gave her some pot and she started talking to me. And then she told me she was pregnant and she was gonna name her baby after me. I said, you're like 80. You're 80, lady. You're fucking 80 years old. Ew. And then, not only is this lady 80, she's also a fucking bitch and a weirdo. She tries to gift me this dirty shirt and says, I have two. And then gives me the clean one. And then she switches it back to the dirty one. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she goes, my medicine. She's talking about the pot. And I was like, okay, lady. And then she kept talking to me. And then she asked me if I wanted to hang out with her. And I was like, okay. So I went and hung out with her, and I met her brother or whatever. This is where I knew they were psycho. Because he had a cigarette lit and put it out on her skin. And then she grabbed me like this and said some weird fucking shit about God and the devil. I was like, you're psycho, lady. You're psycho. And that's why I fucking hate homeless people. I helped you and you're gonna grab me? No. She's lucky I didn't go crazy. Because she's an old-ass lead. She was pretty strong, but, bitch, I was strong, too. I know I was strong. I had a lot of anger in me back then, too. I would always work out on the beach in Hawaii. But, like, no. Harambe smash. But yeah. They're gonna call me Queef Rambe Jr. I think Elon Musk needs to get a baby gorilla and call him Queef Rambe Jr. And then sell him to the zoo. That'd be funny. Yeah. I heard the millionaire, billionaire people are making robot versions of themselves. Is that what you people do? With your billions of dollars. Now, don't get me wrong. I love technology. I think it's very fascinating. But I'm also, like, I'm very unaware of, like, how it works. Because I want to know, but I also don't. You know. And, I heard AI is gonna take, like, all our water supply by 2028. Is that true? I feel like it's not. But, you know. What if it is? Then these people just fucked us all over. And then the revolution will come. And we'll all be thirsty like SpongeBob, asking them for water. How is it going to get rid of all our water supply when we got clouds? That's the real question. And the ocean? I mean, I'm sure humans can figure out a way to take ocean water and turn it into drinkable water. They probably already know how. So, how's it going to take all our water supply? Somebody please tell me. I think that's bullshit. Because it just doesn't sound like a plausible thing. It doesn't sound like the reality. The ocean is vast, okay? And it's water. Is it drinkable now? No. I'm sure there's a good, you know, a way we could turn it drinkable. There's a lot of people on Earth, and there's a lot of gallons of water in the sea. Yeah. Is AI using the drinkable water or the water from the sea? I don't think it's using the water from the sea. Is it? Because if it is, what the fuck? Who the fuck came up with that? That's the question. Oh yeah. We're gonna use the water from the sea. And it'll take all the water from the sea and everybody will dry up and shrivel up and die. Is that their plan? Or they just don't care? They said, oh yeah, I'm ready to die in 2028. Is that what their plan is? Who is they? I don't know. Who's they? I don't know who made it. Who did it? Was it Elon Musk? Did you do that? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm asking questions. Who did that? Let me know in the comments. Who the hell did that? And why? What kind of water are you using? Because I don't think our water supply is going to dry up. That's just what I think. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Oh well. I'm going to enjoy this pasta then. Yeah. Because, I mean, if we're all going to die, I'm gonna enjoy my life now, you know. And we are all gonna die. Yeah, and I feel like if I was a billionaire, I would not want to share my wealth with random people. Especially if I was famous, because people are assholes. I've been online. It's like, who is this person? Is this person a hateful person? Is this person a fucking pedo? You don't know. You might be giving your money off to a fucking serial killer. Why on earth would I want to do that? That's the damn question. I'll be giving it to my family and my friends. That's it. Strangers? Not strangers. Maybe a few my friend, but my friend circle is very small. And I'd like to keep it that way. So, I'm gonna be honest with you people. When I go to work, I don't really talk a lot because, first of all, I have too many friends. Second of all, I don't want to make friends. Third of all, I'm not interested in the conversations that they're having. Fourth of all, I don't care. Fifth of all, I'm lazy. Sixth of all, I'm busy at work. Seventh of all, I'm at work and I'm stressed the fuck out half the time. Eighth of all, I feel like every time I talk to somebody, it just turns into a sexual vibe for some fucking reason. Is socializing like sexual? Is that a sexual thing for people? Because I feel like for me it is. You know, not in a creepy way, like I want to fuck everybody way, but like kinda like in a weird way, you know what I mean? I think people know what I mean. So, I mean, I'm a horny person, okay? And, you know, when I talk to people, sometimes I just get horny. I'm just being honest. You know? I mean, when you know, after you hit puberty, you just have sexual thoughts sometimes, or whatever. I feel like that's normal, to some extent. I don't know, maybe my sex drive is just really high. Maybe. Maybe somebody needs to match my freak. I don't fucking know. That's such a good song. Somebody match my nasty. I don't even know the lyrics, but it's good. Yeah. And like, that's the thing about sexuality, okay? My sexuality, I would say, is very slut sexual. Like, if I'm gonna be 100% honest, I don't prefer males or females at this point in my life. I don't. Now, at one point, maybe, because I only talked to females. I didn't talk to males. Now, the females I would talk to, that made sense in high school why I thought I was a little lesbian, because I only talked to females. But when I started to get older, I realized when I talk to males, I like them too. And I think that it's a social thing. You know? I think sexuality and how you're brought up and who you're friends with determines your sexual preferences and orientation. That's what I think. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really horny. Could be it. I feel like bisexual people are the horniest of all people. Because they'll fuck anybody. That's me. Yeah. They'll fuck anybody. Bisexual, pansexual. I think pansexual is something that is more like edgelord. Because, I mean, a bisexual probably fuck a trans person. Whatever. Same fucking thing. Whatever. And, you know, I feel like when I'm attracted to somebody, like even if they're male or female, you know, whatever, if I'm attracted to you, I'm gonna let you fuck me if you want, you know. If your face looks nice and I like, you know, what's going on there, you can fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't care. That's so crazy. But that's kind of it. I'm serious. And I don't care, because, why care, you know? I feel like a fat pig. I've been eating this whole time. I've been making chewing noises, and you're probably like, why are you chewing and talking to me? Oh, bitch. I just farted, bitch. But anyway, I'm gonna get me some water. What if I got up and had a giant shit stain on my pants? You'd probably be like, girl, what the fuck? Oh, damn, agua tastes good. Agua tastes good. Ooh, my tummy. My tummy hurts. I can't wait till my hair's long. Like, just really long. Like, right now, it's like, I know, it don't look like it's this long, but it is. But I'm trying to grow it out, like, down to my knees. That way it'll be long. I don't want my bangs longer. I don't know what it is about my bangs when they, like, go up over my eyebrows. I fucking hate it. I need it like that. I don't know why. It's a weird pet peeve of mine. Don't ask questions. I don't have the answers. But, here's some lotion. I'm gonna, like, lotion my feet and talk, because that's what I'm gonna do today, apparently. But, yeah, I got 2 Band-Aids. I got one here and one here. Because I apparently keep cutting myself. And I'm just like, what's going on? You know? Twice today in one day. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Once on a belt, and the other time was at work somehow. I'm like, how is this going on? You know? I can't use any of my fucking fingers at this point. I'm like, fuck off. Stupid finger raping bitch. But yeah. Probably gonna go to bed soon after this one. That was like a mini mukbang, honestly, at that point. It's just kind of, I don't know what that was. But, I've been looking at Temu lately. The Temu selection, I know, it's not good for the environment, whatever. But they got cute stuff. And I've been looking at it. I'm like, you know, if we all end up dying in 2028, I might as well do whatever I want. Not that I believe that, you know, I'm just making shit up. But, that's what people do online. They just make shit up and use AI videos. I actually enjoy the AI art. And I'm an artist. You know, if you watch me, you probably know, or look at my shorts, you will know that I'm an artist. And I enjoy AI art because the AI, first of all, it's so weird how the AI can generate these images and videos. It's just like, how is that even possible? It's technologically very advanced. And that's a marvel in my eye. I'm just like, that's a woozy boozy. That's a boozy woozy. But yeah, that's a boozy woozy. I'm not sure how that's possible, but okay. And then, you know, there's also the fact of the matter is just kind of like, how's that even like a thing? How's this fucking AI have this much of an imagination? Now, I know it's generated technically, but it has to have some sort of an imagination to generate those images, kind of like the human brain. I don't know, like, the human brain and AI kind of, like, can both make images. Like, if you think about an image, like, you could see it as the prompt, and then, like, type chicken, and then see a chicken. It's kind of like that. I don't know. In your head. What if our brains are machines? They're organic machines. For God? Is that what our brains are? Organic machines for God. So I'm gonna delve deep into this. Oh God, I hate myself. I'm gonna start talking your ear off now at this fucking point. Here we go, metaphysics. But anyway, metaphysics. That's my specialty. If anyone ever wants to insult my intelligence, they need to watch my videos. Because, I do act stupid, but I'm not that stupid. I know things. It's just, they're metaphysical. So it's not of this world. And that's the problem, because these people don't understand what the fuck that means and what that entails for fucking humanity. Be honest. If the human brain is a machine, okay, for God, okay, you know how they say all is one, consciousness, all is one, you know that quote, all is one, I am you, you are me. You ever heard that? If you're a spiritual, you probably heard that. So I've delved into that, and I can tell you that that's not true. And I'd hate to be this person. It is and isn't. It's very complex. And I think that the situation at hand is kind of just telepathy. Now, I know that sounds weird. Don't look at that. That's eyeliner, okay? Telepathy is the answer. So, I am you, you are me, technically, because we're telepathically communicating via brain waves. Yeah, I know, it's very weird and abstract. For normal people, they're not going to understand what the fuck I'm even saying, and they're going to think I'm crazy because they have monkey minds. And no offense, you might be intelligent. Everybody's good at something. That's one thing that God's good at creating, is people that are good at one thing sometimes. And mine would be metaphysics. And drawing, art and metaphysics, kind of go hand in hand, because art uses the imagination, and so does metaphysics. Metaphysics is the kind of like study of things that aren't of this world. So like imagination, technically, I guess you could say it is of this world, because your brain generates the images and thoughts. Technically, it is of this world, whatever. But, like, it's not something that is, like, understood widely with, like, I don't know, like a variable attribute. I don't fucking know if that makes sense to you. Like, something that you can, like, put into, like, a, if you know, you know. If you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. That's genuinely the gist. I don't know why I chose those words, but that's what I fucking chose. So, I don't fucking know. Like, so, when you use your imagination, or even just thinking is very important for me. And that's why I'm good at metaphysics. Why can I not say that word correctly every single fucking time? So, like, metaphysics is not of this world, so it's of the world within. The brain, sort of, and how the brain is relative to everything around us, and how everything connects together. Kind of like, I guess, like, the string theory or whatever. I don't fucking know. Not even. No, I'm not good at theories. I don't, like, I know about it, I just don't at the same time. So, that's one thing I'm not good at, is paying attention. So, that's the thing, is that I'm not good at reading. I'm not good at research. Well, I am sometimes, actually. I lied. I am sometimes, if I'm interested in it. That's the thing. That's the thing about intelligence. Yeah. Sometimes you think that somebody is not intelligent until you get to know them and realize that they are just not at the things that you're good at. So mine is metaphysics, and yours might be science, aircrafts, I don't know. Something. I don't know. I'm just using that as a fucking example. Or like, how dirt works to make plants. I don't fucking know. But I don't fucking know. I don't know about that. I'm not that smart. Okay? The geniuses, they know about all kinds of stuff. Metaphysics and how the world works. Now, I don't really care about the world. I care about my world and how my world is relative to the 3D realm. So, in my head, I got, like, multiple different dimensions, okay? This is weird shit. So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a weird girl. But, like, the dimensions would be the 3D, okay? Which is this world here, the monkey world. That's what I call it. The monkey world with my monkey ape hands. And then we got, everything around us. The door. We got the blanket. I mean, it's all like different frequencies or whatever. Technically. Or is it? Now that's like, what's that? Now I know these people are going to go, well, technically it is because I did the research with my special machine. Yeah, okay, nerd. Well, I want to tell you something. These machines are picking up different dimensions. Does that make sense? They're not picking up this dimension. They're picking up different dimensions. So, like, for example, microscopes pick up different dimensions. Such as if you look under a microscope at my eyelashes, you're going to see some bugs crawling. Why? Because they're in a different dimension. I can't even kill them if I do this. Not that I know of anyway. Maybe. Because they're fucking microscopic. And if they're microscopic, they're in the microscopic dimension. Therefore, they do not know I exist because I'm too huge. And they just exist doing in the, the little dance on the eyelashes going like this. And then they eat my eyelash skin or something. Well, is that what they do? Those freaks. You know what? As long as they're clean, whatever. But anyway, you better clean my eyelashes, you eyelash freaks. I'm not joking. Yeah, they're my eyelash slaves. That's what they are. But, I don't know. They're picking up different dimensions. So, like, when these things are picking up, like, different frequencies, I feel like they're picking up, like, a different dimension of the item. So that the item isn't necessarily a frequency itself. Necessarily. I mean, I feel like you have to look at it from the child mind. The child doesn't care about frequency. The child cares about imagination. And I feel like, that guy was right when he said imagination is the core principle of reality or whatever. Einstein, whatever. And, Einstein's smart and all. Good guy, whatever. I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know the guy, obviously. But, I'm sure he's fine. I heard he was a little slow in school. That's what I heard. And I'm a little slow when I talk because I got, I feel like sometimes if I don't think about what I'm saying, it will come out wrong. And, that's why I feel like that guy was like that. Because I get it. Trust me, it's crazy. Do I want to invent stuff? No. Not really. Do I want to talk? Yeah. That's what I do. I like to talk too much. But yeah, so I'm going to be honest with you. Children, when they think, now I used to be really, really good at manifesting when I was young. And I'm still good at manifesting. I have a child mind now. And I know that might sound weird, but I do. So I always use my imagination and kind of role play what I want. And I know this is weird, but like a child. And that's what I do. And I do it in private. I just imagine whatever, fantasy I have in my head, and I kind of act it out. Why? I don't know. I've always done this. And I've been doing it lately. And I've been having things happen at work with somebody that I like. And there's been some flirting and some events that felt spiritually linked to my imagination and my one love, I guess you could call it. You know how they say one love, whatever. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I'm just fucking speculating, okay? Nobody has the answer. That's the truth. Nobody has the answer except for you. Oneself has the answer. I think that's true. Do you know the answer? That's the real question. Maybe you do. Maybe this world is just a giant fantasy. Is it all sunshine and rainbows? No. It's not. I don't mean it's a heavenly fantasy and always perfect. I'm saying it's God's fantasy of living through items in your 3D realm. I'm so weird. But like, God, I see God as myself, and my imagination is God linking every other being to me. Like I said, that's where the telepathy came in. Because I've had that, experience with people telepathically connecting with them. And I knew they were going to get mad at me, and they did. I knew that they were going to ask me if I wanted a drink, and they did. I knew if they were going to ask me if I wanted a snack, and they did. I've had this happen at work, and, that's just a random thing to think. But I feel like we were connecting telepathically. Emotions, energy, emotion, and like the brain waves. It's kind of like a radio. I've already talked about this before on my channel, obviously. But I feel like a lot of people, they just don't watch my videos that much. Or they're not interested, and that's okay. But the radio waves of the brain will connect to other stations. Sort of. I guess. I'm not a radio lady. I don't know a lot about radios, okay? I'm not a radio nerd. But I know that there's a radio, and I know that there's stations, and you could, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm being honest, I don't fucking know how radios work. But, though, the brain is the radio. And it's picking up the frequencies coming from the other radio stations. That's what I'm saying. And the other radio stations would be other people's brains. The end. So we're all telepathically linked. That's my suspicion. So when you get an emotion and an image in your head, it's actually what that person is telling you. Sort of. In some weird way. Now, the world is weird, okay? I don't have all the answers. I am not going to claim to know because I don't. this is a speculation. I'm not a genius person, okay? But this is the way that I can explain it. That I've been doing research on this for many years. And I've been noticing patterns in the way brains coexist together and communicate with each other. The brain will pick up emotions as if it is your own. Why? Because you're connecting with another brain. I know that sounds weird, and it is weird, but kind of like how, what is it? Those dolphins, they have like the telepathic ability to like sonar, what is it? Sonar wave, whatever, to other beings. Isn't that what they do? They sonar, beep, 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 all the way over there across the ocean. And they can pick it up, the frequency. Isn't that what they do? I heard that somewhere. I don't know. They got big brains, to do that with. And I'm just being honest. The human mind is, I think, telepathically linked to every other human brain. And all you gotta do is imagine it's this easy. You gotta not just imagine it, just think. What does this person think about me? They probably think I'm weird. They probably do this. They probably do that. Maybe it's all true. And that's my suspicion. If you think somebody thinks you're sexy, you might be onto something. If you think somebody's trying to flirt with you, you might be onto something. If you think somebody's mad at you, you might be onto something. If you think somebody hates you, you might be onto something. At work, you just randomly think your coworker hates you because you can't do the job right, and you're probably like, oh, this guy hates me. He's telling me he hates me in my mind. But you don't see it as telepathy because you're born with it. It's the natural, innate human ability to connect to another human being on that level. It's called I got your brain. That's kind of what it feels like. I got your brain. Coochie coochie coo. And tuning into your frequency. Coochie coochie coo. That's what it feels like. Do I want to know that people hate my guts? No. But I do. You asshole. You asshole. But, you just gotta let it go. Let it go, let it go. Like the Frozen movie. Yeah, let it go. And, that's great. The frequencies. Yeah. My son's birthday is tomorrow. I'm very excited. He's turning 2. 2 years old. I'm stupid. See, that's the kind of shit, I'm like that, and then I'm over here talking about metaphysics. That's it, That's literally me. My 2 personalities. Oh, yeah, and then me at work just being quiet. And that's okay, too. Honestly, I like being quiet because I think a lot. And that's how I know this shit. And that's why I'm quiet, is because I'm too busy connecting spiritually via brainwaves. I don't need to talk because I'm doing it in here. And that's why I'm quiet. I'll let you in on a little secret. The quiet people are spiritually attuned. That's what I think. I think that they're smart in here, and they're able to connect more, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we're all able to connect the same way. I think that's probably pretty true. I feel like everybody has the innate ability to connect spiritually like that. And that's okay. That's alright. You know, you can do what you want. Boopsie, boopsie. I'm getting tired. And my hair look crazy. They probably think I'm Einstein at this point. Einstein Jr. Queefy. Einstein Jr. Queefy. Look at me, I got a curly mullet. I got a curly mullet. Ooh. Just wait. So all my hair fell out, you know, when I used this black people hair dye. But when I used the white people hair dye, my hair didn't fall out. Is there an anti-black agenda that we don't know about? That's my question. Is why did the black people hair dye that was black, you know, it was black like this, and I used it and all my hair started falling out, like literally a lot. But when I used the white people one, not one strand. I'm serious. Don't use the black people hair dye. Use the white people hair dye. Use the white people hair dye. I'm not even joking. No. But, thank you guys for watching. I don't know if I made any sense. Are you spiritually attuned to me right now? I don't know. But yeah, use your imagination. Always fantasize. Be like a child. That's what I do. And I feel like I'm very in tune with my inner being. The all-knowing eye. The mind. That's what I call it. I call the mind the third eye. Not just a specific part of the brain, but the whole mind is the third eye. It gives you all kinds of answers that you didn't even want. I'm not even joking. You didn't even want that answer and it gave it to you. Fuck. But yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Sorry if I nerded out a little bit about metaphysics. Ew. I'm not a nerd, I swear. I might be. Oh well. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm tired. I gotta go back. Good night. Sweet, sweet dreams.